Hello, and welcome. I'm really glad you're here. This is a quiet space for soft English listening, slow and comfortable. There's nothing you need to focus on, and nothing you need to understand perfectly. You can relax, let the voice be around you, and enjoy this gentle moment.
Hello and welcome. Today we're spending some quiet time together with soft English listening, slow and comfortable, with no pressure at all. There's nothing you need to remember, and nothing you need to understand perfectly. You can just relax, breathe normally, and let the conversation be around you. This time is gentle, and it belongs to you.
It feels like one of those weekends where time moves differently. I woke up without an alarm this morning, and the light in the room was already soft and warm.
I know that feeling. When there's no sound pushing you forward and no plans pulling at you, the morning feels wider and calmer.
I stayed in bed a little longer than usual, listening to distant sounds, like a car passing far away and the quiet movement of air through the window.
Those small sounds feel closer on slow mornings. They don't interrupt anything, they just exist gently in the background.
After a while, I noticed the room warming up as the sunlight moved across the floor. It felt like the day was slowly waking up with me.
That kind of light makes everything softer. Even simple thoughts feel slower and less demanding.
I eventually stood up and walked into the kitchen. The floor was cool under my feet, and the house felt quiet but alive.
Kitchens always feel different in the morning. There's a sense of possibility even when nothing special is planned.
I made some tea and didn't rush it. The steam rose slowly, and the cup felt warm in my hands.
Holding something warm like that brings a quiet comfort. It gives your body a reason to slow down.
I sat near the window and watched the street for a while. Nothing dramatic was happening, just normal life moving gently.
Those ordinary moments are calming. They remind you that it's okay to move at your own pace.
If you're listening right now, this calm moment is for you too. You don't need to hurry anywhere.
It's nice to imagine others sharing the same quiet feeling, even from different places.
After finishing my tea, I stepped outside for a short walk. The air felt fresh, and the light breeze moved slowly around me.
Fresh air changes everything. Even a short walk can reset your mood without effort.
The streets were peaceful and the sounds were soft. Footsteps, leaves moving, a distant voice fading away.
That kind of soundscape feels balanced. Nothing stands out too much and nothing disappears completely.
I walked without thinking about direction. Each step felt unimportant in a good way.
When steps don't need purpose, the body relaxes naturally.
As the morning continued, I noticed how comfortable it felt to do less and feel more.
That's one of the best parts of slow weekends. They gently remind us that doing nothing can still be full.
There's something else about this day that feels different, like it might unfold in an unexpected but calm way.
Yes, and that feeling makes you curious without creating pressure.
We'll stay with that feeling and see where it leads next time.
There's no rush. We can continue this calm conversation very soon.
The afternoon arrived quietly, almost without notice. The light outside changed, becoming softer and a little lower, and the air felt warmer than before.
Afternoons on weekends feel generous. They don't rush you. They simply sit there waiting for whatever you feel like doing.
I came back inside and opened a window. A slow breeze moved through the room, carrying distant sounds and a sense of ease.
Open windows change the feeling of a space. Everything breathes a little better, including thoughts.
I sat down on the couch with a blanket, not because I was cold, but because it felt comforting. The fabric was familiar and gentle.
Comfort like that is quiet. It doesn't demand attention, but it supports you in the background.
For a while I just sat there, watching shadows move across the wall. Time felt wider, like it wasn't being counted.
Those moments are rare but grounding. They make you feel present without effort.
Somewhere nearby, a clock ticked softly. It wasn't loud or annoying. It was almost reassuring.
A soft, steady sound like that can feel like company, especially when everything else is still.
If you're listening right now, you're part of this calm afternoon too. You don't need to do anything else.
It's comforting to think of this shared quiet, spreading across different rooms and places.
Later, I made something simple to eat, nothing fancy, just familiar flavors that felt easy and warm.
Simple food suits slow days. It matches the mood without trying too hard.
I ate slowly, noticing the small sounds and the way the afternoon light touched the table.
Eating like that feels more complete. Each bite has its own small moment.
Afterward, I washed the dishes right away. The water was warm and the rhythm felt calming.
Repetitive movements can be soothing. They give your hands something gentle to focus on.
As the sun began to lower, the room changed again. The light turned golden and the air felt softer.
That time of day always feels reflective, like the day is quietly thinking about itself.
I stood by the window and watched the sky slowly shift colors. Nothing dramatic, just a gradual change.
Slow changes like that feel honest. They don't rush you to notice them.
There's a sense that evening will bring another kind of calm, a different texture of quiet.
Yes, and it feels inviting, like something gentle is waiting to unfold.
We can stay with this feeling and let the day continue naturally.
We'll come back to it soon, as the light fades a little more and the evening settles in.
Evening came in slowly, almost carefully. The sky outside deepened in color, and the room felt quieter, as if the day was gently closing its eyes.
Evenings like that feel kind. They don't rush the end of the day, they let everything settle naturally.
I turned on a small lamp instead of the main light. The glow was warm and soft, just enough to make the room feel held.
Soft light changes how everything feels. It makes thoughts slower and movements gentler.
Outside, the sounds were fewer now. An occasional car passed, but most of the noise had faded away.
That quieter soundscape feels comforting. It's like the world is taking a deep breath.
I sat down again, this time with my feet tucked under me. The couch felt familiar, almost welcoming.
Familiar places carry memory and ease. Your body recognizes them before your mind does.
I noticed how my breathing had slowed without me trying. The air felt cooler, cleaner.
That happens when there's nothing pressing on you. Calm arrives on its own.
If you're listening right now, this evening calm belongs to you too. You can simply be here with us.
It's nice to imagine this quiet spreading gently wherever you are.
At some point, I made another cup of tea. The sound of the kettle was soft, almost rhythmic.
Warm drinks feel different at night. They carry comfort instead of energy.
I held the cup for a moment before drinking, feeling the warmth move into my hands.
Small pauses like that make time feel fuller, even when nothing is happening.
The window reflected the room now, showing light instead of sky. It felt like being inside a quiet cocoon.
That enclosed feeling can be peaceful. It creates a sense of safety and rest.
I thought briefly about the week ahead, but the thought stayed soft and distant. Nothing felt urgent.
Even thinking about the future feels lighter when you don't chase the thoughts.
The day felt complete, not because much happened, but because it was allowed to move slowly.
Those are often the most satisfying days, even if they seem simple.
As the evening deepened, there was a sense that rest was close, waiting patiently.
Yes, like the night is ready to carry things forward gently.
We can leave this moment here, wrapped in quiet and warmth.
We'll continue soon, with another calm stretch of time to share together.
Night settled fully after that, not suddenly, but in layers. The room felt darker, yet softer, like everything sharp had been gently removed.
Nights like that feel forgiving. They don't expect anything from you, they simply give you space.
I turned the lamp a little lower. The shadows grew longer, but they felt calm, not heavy.
Dim light has a way of quieting the mind. It tells the body that it's safe to slow down.
Outside, the street was almost silent now, just a distant sound once in a while, then nothing again.
That kind of silence isn't empty, it feels full in a quiet way.
I stretched my legs and leaned back, feeling the weight of the day settle comfortably. Not tired, just ready to rest.
That feeling is gentle satisfaction, like you don't need to add anything more.
My breathing felt deep and steady. Each breath came and went without effort.
When breathing becomes natural like that, the body knows it can let go.
If you're listening right now, you can share this calm night with us. There's nothing else you need to focus on.
It's enough to be here, listening, and letting the quiet exist around you.
I noticed how sounds inside the house became clearer. A soft floor creak, the faint hum of electricity.
Those small sounds feel closer at night. They feel personal, almost friendly.
I wrapped myself in the blanket again. The warmth felt steady and reassuring.
Warmth like that creates a sense of protection. It helps the mind rest.
Time didn't feel measured anymore. Minutes didn't matter, only the feeling of being present.
That's when nights feel longest in the best way. They stretch gently instead of rushing.
I closed my eyes for a moment, not to sleep, just to enjoy the stillness.
Sometimes that pause is enough. It resets everything quietly.
There's a sense that tomorrow can wait. Nothing needs to be prepared right now.
Tomorrow will arrive on its own. Tonight is for softness.
We can stay with this feeling a little longer, letting the night hold it.
And when we return, there will be another calm moment waiting for us, just as gentle as this one.
The late night felt even quieter, like the world had stepped farther back. The air in the room was cool and still, and every movement felt slow and deliberate.
Late nights have a special calm. They feel private, like time is only shared with a few people who are still awake.
I stood up and walked slowly toward the window. Outside, the lights were scattered and distant, glowing softly in the dark.
Those small lights always feel reassuring. They remind you that life continues gently, even when it's quiet.
I opened the window just a little. The night air touched my face, cool and clean, carrying a faint sense of space.
Cool air at night feels honest. It clears your thoughts without effort.
I stayed there for a moment, breathing normally, listening to how still everything had become.
Stillness like that feels balanced. Nothing is missing and nothing is extra.
If you're listening right now, you can share this late-night calm with us. This moment is slow and open.
It's comforting to imagine you here too, somewhere quiet, letting the night pass gently.
I closed the window and turned back into the room. The soft light made everything feel smaller and safer.
Small spaces at night feel grounding. They hold you without asking anything.
I sat down again, noticing how my body naturally wanted to be still. No restlessness, just ease.
That ease comes when the day has fully let go of you.
The sounds were almost gone now. Even the house seemed to be resting.
When everything around you rests, it becomes easier to do the same.
I felt a quiet gratitude for this slow day and the way it unfolded without pressure.
Those gentle days stay with you longer than busy ones.
There was no need to think ahead. The night felt complete on its own.
Completion doesn't always come from doing things. Sometimes it comes from simply being.
As the hours moved forward, the calm didn't fade. It deepened, like a soft blanket settling in.
That deep calm is something you can return to again and again.
We can let this moment rest here, without closing it fully.
And next time, we'll continue gently, carrying this quiet feeling with us into another slow moment.
Morning returned in a very quiet way, not with brightness, but with a soft shift in the air. The room felt lighter, even before my eyes fully opened.
That kind of morning feels respectful. It doesn't wake you up suddenly, it waits until you're ready.
I stayed still for a while, listening. The night sounds were gone, replaced by something faint and open.
Early mornings always feel open like that, like the day hasn't decided what it will be yet.
The sheets felt cool and the air had a gentle freshness. It was comfortable to breathe, slow and steady.
That first breath of morning feels clean. It clears space inside you without effort.
I sat up slowly and noticed the pale light coming through the curtains. It wasn't bright, just enough to soften the room.
Soft light in the morning feels hopeful but calm. It doesn't push energy, it offers it quietly.
I stood and stretched, not to wake myself up, but to feel where my body was. Everything felt unhurried.
Stretching like that feels like saying hello to yourself. There's no goal, just awareness.
I walked into the kitchen again. It felt different from yesterday, but still familiar, cooler, quieter.
Spaces change with time, even when nothing moves. Mornings give them a new tone.
I filled the kettle with water. The sound echoed softly in the quiet room.
Small sounds feel larger in the morning. They don't compete with anything else.
While waiting, I leaned against the counter and looked outside. The street was almost empty.
Empty streets feel peaceful, like the world is stretching before starting.
If you're listening right now, you can share this early calm with us. This slow beginning belongs to you too.
It's easy to imagine many quiet mornings happening at the same time, in different places.
The kettle warmed gradually. No sharp sound, just a gentle build.
Gradual sounds feel kinder. They match the pace of the body.
I poured the water carefully and watched the steam rise. It felt familiar, grounding.
Steam always feels calming. It moves slowly without shape or hurry.
I held the mug and stood by the window again. The warmth moved into my hands.
Warmth in the morning feels supportive, like something is there for you already.
Outside, the sky was pale and wide, no strong colors yet.
That kind of sky feels patient. It allows the day to grow naturally.
I took a small sip and stayed quiet. The taste was simple, comforting.
Simple flavors feel right in the morning. They don't ask for attention.
After a while, I sat at the table. The chair felt cool, solid.
Sitting down like that feels settling, like placing yourself into the day gently.
I noticed how calm my thoughts were. They moved slowly, if they moved at all.
Calm thoughts don't need control, they stay soft on their own.
A distant sound reached the room, maybe a door closing far away.
Those distant sounds remind you that the world is waking too, slowly.
I didn't feel the need to check time. The morning felt complete without it.
Time feels less important when the moment is full enough.
I finished my drink slowly and rinsed the cup. The water was cool and clear.
Cool water in the morning feels refreshing without being sharp.
I stood still again for a moment, feeling the floor beneath my feet.
Feeling the ground like that brings quiet confidence. You know where you are.
The light had grown a little stronger now, still gentle but more present.
That shift always feels reassuring, like the day is saying hello back.
I felt ready to move, but not rushed, ready in a calm way.
That kind of readiness feels balanced, nothing pulling, nothing holding.
There was a sense that the day would continue slowly, one small moment at a time.
And those kinds of days often stay with you the longest.
We don't need to decide what comes next yet.
No, it's enough to stay here for now, in this quiet beginning.
We'll carry this calm forward and let the next moment arrive naturally.
And when we meet again, there will be another soft space waiting for us, just like this one.
The day moved forward without any clear edge between moments. Late morning arrived gently, with a little more light and a little more warmth in the air.
Late mornings have a quiet confidence. They don't feel new anymore, but they're not busy yet either.
I opened the window wider this time. The air felt softer than earlier, and it moved slowly through the room.
Air like that feels friendly. It doesn't rush in, it just joins you.
Somewhere outside, a few voices passed by, distant and unhurried. They didn't stay long.
Passing sounds like that feel like reminders, not interruptions.
I sat near the window again, not for any reason, just because it felt right. The chair was warm now.
Warm chairs always feel welcoming, like they've been waiting.
The light touched the floor differently than before, sharper but still kind.
Light changes everything without moving anything.
I noticed dust floating slowly in the air, only visible because of the sunlight.
Those tiny movements make the room feel alive in a quiet way.
If you're listening right now, you can imagine this light where you are too. There's no need to picture it clearly.
Just knowing it's there is enough.
I reached for a book I'd already read before. I didn't feel pressure to finish it or focus deeply.
Familiar books feel different. They don't ask for attention, they keep you company.
I turned a few pages slowly, stopping whenever I felt like it.
That kind of reading feels like resting, not doing.
Every so often, I looked up, letting my eyes settle on nothing in particular.
Letting your eyes rest like that softens the whole body.
The room stayed quiet but not empty. It felt full of air and light.
Quiet spaces often hold the most.
I shifted position, feeling the way my body adjusted naturally.
Those small adjustments are signs of comfort.
Outside, the sounds grew slightly clearer, more footsteps now but still calm.
Late morning brings gentle activity, not urgency.
I closed the book and placed it nearby, without thinking about when I'd return to it.
Leaving things unfinished can feel peaceful when there's no pressure.
I stood and walked slowly through the room, feeling the texture of the floor under my feet.
Walking without destination changes the feeling of movement.
Each step felt quiet and solid.
That steadiness can be grounding.
I paused near the doorway, listening again. The house felt awake now, but relaxed.
Awake doesn't always mean busy.
I took a deep breath without planning to. It just happened.
Natural breaths always come at the right time.
There was a sense that the day could open in many directions, and none of them needed to be chosen yet.
That openness feels generous.
If you're still listening, you're moving through this day with us. There's no schedule here.
Just a shared pace, slow and steady.
I noticed how comfortable it felt to be present without needing to name the feeling.
Some feelings don't need words.
The light shifted again, almost unnoticed.
Time does that when you're not watching it.
I felt ready for the next small moment, whatever it might be.
Readiness without tension is a good place to be.
We can let this part of the day fade gently into whatever comes next.
Yes, and when we return, the calm will still be here, waiting quietly for us.
The day feels complete now, not because it ended, but because it gave us enough. Enough quiet, enough space, enough time to simply be here.
That kind of completeness feels gentle. It doesn't close anything, it just rests.
If you're listening right now, thank you for sharing this slow time with us. Your presence fits naturally into this calm.
Wherever you are, whatever your day looks like, this softness can stay with you a little longer.
If this kind of listening feels good to you, you're always welcome to return. These conversations are made to be shared again and again.
You can come back tomorrow or another day whenever you need something quiet and steady.
And if you'd like to stay connected, you can gently support this space by subscribing or following, so these calm moments find you easily.
It's a simple way to keep this slow rhythm nearby whenever you need it.
We'll continue with another soft conversation soon, carrying the same ease and warmth forward.
Until then, take this calm with you and let the rest of your day unfold gently.